We're Ryan and Des, and we are the Garcia family. We've been attending the cause for the past 12 years, and we've been married for 11.
We had a lot of great dreams for our family. We wanted a son and a daughter, and we knew early on that we wanted to have a family of 4 and live in Brea and have a nice, normal life.
Was it like 2011 is when Desiree found out she was pregnant with our first child, Berlin. You know, I remember when Berlin was born, it changed everything. About 5 months, Berlin, I believe, was like 5 months old, maybe 6. Desiree found out she was pregnant again. And so fast forward to May, this was in the year of 2012, Kylan was born. And so we're excited, we're awesome, you know. And at the time, it seemed like it was a perfect, healthy little baby boy. However, he had some complications, and during that time, things sort of just slowly started to progressively get a little bit worse. He was starting to have a lot more seizures than is normal. Eventually, that's when they sat us down and said, "We don't know. There's nothing more that we can do here at St. Jude. We're going to have to look to go ahead and transfer him to CHOC, where they're a little bit more specialized in these situations."
The minute that we arrived there, we knew we were in a completely different level of a fight. We walked in, and he wasn't just in a NICU setting anymore. He was now fully intubated, and there were alerts and alarms and machines, and there were doctors rushing everywhere, and I was instantly terrified because all of a sudden the reality of what we were about to face hit me. Not even 48 hours later, they basically said, this is a scan of your son's brain, and 80% of his brain is no longer functional. At this point, there really isn't anything else that we can do. The best thing that you can do for your family and for your son is to remove him off of life support and let nature run its course. If ever in that time there was a moment where I wondered where God was, that was it. That was the moment. It was an empty moment. It suddenly felt like all of the hope was completely gone. And a couple of days later, we had somebody visit us, and she shared with us, don't stop fighting for your son. And know that if you don't get what you're asking for, God will give you peace. And when you come to that space, you will know that even though God said no, you fought. You gave it all that you had. And from that moment on, we did absolutely that. We fought, we believed, we worshiped, we cried, we prayed. We spent every moment with him that we could. We spoke over him, we hugged him, we kissed him, we loved him.
In 3 days, we'll make the decision on what we're going to decide to do, whether, and on that 3rd day, there's going to be 2 options that come out of this. And either A, Kylan's going to go home with us, or he's going to go home with the Lord. And so that 3rd night came, and we just worshiped.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I remember that moment when I felt that there was still life. So, a few hours later, we're just at a complete peace. Our son is alive, full of color, full of life, breathing, and we put him down and left him with some tunes to listen to, and said, if we see you in the morning, we see you in the morning. Only God knows. So,
Yeah.
Don't feel good right now, and I know you think child on my knees, all that comes to me is thy will be done. Thy will be done. Thy will. I know you see me. I know you hear me, Lord. Your plans are for me. Goodness you have in store. I know you hear me. I know you see me, Lord. Your plans are for me. Goodness you have in store. So thy will be done. Thy will be done. Thy will be done. Like a child on my knees, all that comes to me is thy will be done. Thy will be done. I know you see me. I know you hear me, Lord.
A few hours after we left at about midnight. He passed away at 3 a.m. In the natural, it seemed like we didn't get what we were fighting for. It seemed like the miracle that we were looking for didn't come. In the natural, it seemed as though we had lost a fight. But in God's plan, we had just experienced the beginning of a huge victory.
Yeah.
Because suddenly we felt God's real peace. And in the most devastating of circumstances, we understood that God was real. You know, things don't have to go according to your plan for them to be according to God's plan and for everything to be okay.
Yeah.
So it's been 5 years this summer since Kylan was born, and God has been faithful to our family.
Probably about a year and a half later, Dresden was born on November 15th, 2013, and it was awesome. I think that whole time we played the guessing game. We didn't want to find out during this time of her pregnancy. We were like, if it's a girl, we have all the stuff. If it's a boy, we have all the stuff. And so when he was born, it was awesome when they said it's a boy. I think we were sort of lost for words literally at that time, because, that was God being faithful and showing his faithfulness.
God has absolutely made our family complete, but it's not because he gave us another son. It's because we're complete in him.
Yeah.
And we also have another son.